Welcome back to TT's Urban Pantry. Today I am going to can up some pasta sauce. I'm about to cook down some onions and peppers. I have about 4 onions here, 2 green peppers, 2 yellow peppers, 1 orange and 1 red pepper. I want it to be really chunky. So I have that, and then I'm also going to throw in some garlic that I'm going to grate. So I'm just going to start by getting these cooked down, and I will season with a little salt and pepper, and then I'll bring you back. Just put in 2 heads of garlic. This is so full, it's going to take a while to cook down. But while I'm waiting for that, I'll tell you what else I have. I have 3 of these big number 10 cans. And I get these from Costco every time we go. I don't want to run out of these. So this has 6 pounds, 10 ounces of Nina San Marzano tomatoes, and it also has a couple basil leaves in there. So I used 3 of these to get started with the spaghetti sauce. I also have some of my own home canned tomatoes. I have some tomato paste just to thicken it up if I need to. So I went ahead and switched over to the big pot. I still have the onions and peppers and everything cooking down, but I wanted to go ahead and get the tomatoes started since there was so much. What I'm going to do is, this is how the tomatoes are. My hands are clean. This is how the tomatoes are. I'm going to squeeze every single one of them just to help break it down. I'm going to let this come up to a boil, but then I am going to turn it down. I don't want that bottom to scorch. Those are cooked down and looking good. So I'm going to rinse off these mushrooms and throw them in there. And then I'm going to add some tomato paste to all those vegetables. So I added in 1 6-ounce can of tomato paste and let that cook for a little while longer. So now I'm going to start to mix all my vegetables in here. So I seasoned really well with some salt. I have some Italian seasoning here that I'm also going to put in here. My homegrown Italian seasoning. And I'll put some garlic and onion powder in there as well. And then that will actually be it. I'm gonna let this simmer, try to cook down and thicken up for a little bit. Then I'll come back and taste it. So I wanted to bring y'all in real close so you can see how chunky the spaghetti is. It's been about 3 hours. No, I'm lying. It's been about 2 hours. So I have 7 1-quart jars. They're wide mouths because that's what I had on hand. I use my measuring cup as a scoop, y'all. So measuring cup, and pour. Look at that. This sauce is so thick. So these need to be filled to 1 inch head space. My mister seasoned the sauce with more salt, a bunch of salt, and some more Italian seasoning. And that's all we did to it. I just kept stirring it to make sure it didn't stick. But that was it. And check this last one. Give this a good wipe. And I'm gonna check for 1 inch headspace for all of them. So in my pot, I have enough for probably 3 to 4 more jars. I ended up making spaghetti for dinner. So we used a jar there. We used about 1/4 with that spaghetti that I made just a little bit ago. So I'm a guesstimate and say that that batch made me, let's say 7, 10, 11 jars. And that's just with me guessing right now. Now you see how dirty these jars are. Got my vinegar back here. And all I'm doing is dipping my paper towel in there. I'm gonna wipe around really, really good. See how the paper towel's red? Wipe those lids, y'all. Wipe them. And I'm not only doing like the top of the lid, I'm also doing the sides. So I have my pressure canner ready to go. That water is hot. These jars are hot. And the spaghetti sauce. I keep saying spaghetti. This pasta sauce is hot. Check for air bubbles one more time, just because I forgot to do that. This pasta sauce is hot. I'm gonna put all of that into the pressure canner. Put the top on. Once it starts to vent, I'm gonna let it vent for 10 minutes. And then I'm going to put my weight on, which is right here. Put my weight on. Once that weight starts rocking, I'm gonna start my timer and let that cook for 25 minutes. Quarts sealed. I came home and pushed this towel back because I didn't want someone to jump up and have his paw catch the towel. So I waited a while to move them, but they are all sealed and everything. I will then clean the rims and take these off.
Thank you for watching TT's Urban Pantry. If you enjoyed this content or was able to learn anything from it, please hit like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to be notified when new videos are uploaded. And as always, have a wonderful and blessed day.